In the underground shopping street called Unimall, directly connected to Nagoya Station, a new restaurant called Futaba Seimen has opened. This is a self-service Sanuki Udon specialty shop. The company that operates it is the same one behind Marugame Seimen, which is already famous worldwide. In other words, Futaba Seimen is like a sister brand of Marugame. Before going into details, let's talk about Sanuki Udon culture itself. In its birthplace at Kagawa Prefecture, people often say, self-service is the true way to eat Sanuki Udon. At some traditional shops, customers would literally go out to the field behind a restaurant, harvest their own green onions, chop them, and use them as condiments. That is how deeply the do-it-yourself spirit is connected to Sanuki Udon. Futaba Seimen in Nagoya follows this tradition in a modern way. Customers can add condiments by themselves. Green onions and seaweed are prepared at the counter, and you can top your noodles however you like. Personally, I cannot eat green onions, so I mainly use seaweed, but for green onion lovers, this freedom is a big advantage. Another highlight here is freshly fried tempura. The kitchen is open style, and you can see shrimp tempura, soft-boiled egg tempura, and even onion fritters being prepared. Even though this shop is located in the busy underground mall, they still take the time to fry tempura on the spot and serve it hot. That adds a level of quality and freshness that travelers will appreciate. In my case, because of an onion allergy, I avoided the onion fritters. But again, the strength of a self-service system is that everyone can choose according to their own preference and health condition. A very unique point of Futaba Seimen is that they provide black oolong tea for free. When eating fried foods like tempura, drinking oolong tea helps cleanse your palate and makes the meal feel lighter. It is a small detail, but I think many international visitors will find it both refreshing and thoughtful. This time, I ordered the Toro rice set meal. It only cost 530 yen, including tax. For such a central location like Nagoya Station, this price is very reasonable. The portion size is not too heavy, so it works well as a light meal in the morning or before lunch. That flexibility is convenient for both locals and travelers who may not want a full meal. There is also an interesting story about their opening hours. When Futaba Seimen first started, they opened at 7:30 in the morning to promote morning udon. However, it did not catch on in Nagoya. The reason is clear. Nagoya is famous for its morning service culture. In local coffee shops, if you order just one cup of coffee, you often get toast and a boiled egg for free. This tradition is very strong, and both locals and tourists prefer the Nagoya morning experience. As a result, morning udon could not compete, and Futaba Seimen decided to change their opening time to 10 o'clock instead. This is a great example of how a chain brand had to adapt to the unique food culture of Nagoya. Overall, Futaba Seimen in Unimall has positioned itself as a convenient, affordable, and slightly unique udon option. Freshly fried tempura, customizable condiments, and free oolong tea are all attractive points. From my perspective, living in Nagoya and having visited more than 5,000 restaurants over 10,000 times across Japan, I can say that this sister brand of Marugame has its own charm. It is not just another copy, but a shop that adds value through small but meaningful details. I am a Japanese local living in Nagoya, and I regularly share information about Japanese food culture, restaurants, and dining manners in 6 different languages for international audiences. I also introduce Japan's unique power spots and tourist destinations. I update my content almost daily, so if you're planning a trip to Japan, please follow me for more insights.